Hello, everybody. It is Drew Lindgren, and I'm here to tell you why ceramic coatings are dead in your detailing business. So, when I say ceramic coatings are dead, of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit. Ceramic coatings are great. We do plenty of ceramic coatings for folks, especially when it's that time of the year. It's warm out, it's fall, and where people are winter prepping the paint on their vehicle. That's a huge time of the year to sell some ceramics. But I say ceramics are dead comparatively to the hype they get in the detailing community. So I would start off by saying when people say push ceramics, sell ceramics, advertise ceramics, you really should not be doing that unless you have experience with general detailing. Here's the main issue I see. There are only a limited number of people in your market who care so much about their car that they want a ceramic coating and they can afford it. Keep in mind, it's expensive service. They can afford it and they actually want it. And what I'm seeing right now is there is so much hype in the community over these ceramic coatings, over, um, you know, getting these high ticket jobs that only have a limited demand. I'm seeing people, I want you to keep in mind, I'm in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Now, if you are in the Midwest, if you are in the East Midwest, maybe even East Coast, maybe Northern West Coast. I'm not for sure about that. But if you're in the Midwest, you're in the East Midwest, you're in parts of the East Coast, selling those ceramics, it's not the same as it is selling in California, in Texas, Florida, the Carolinas, the southern areas. Now, that is one lesson that it was a very hard lesson for me. Um, the average person in the West Coast, in the South, some parts of the East Coast as well, they've heard of a ceramic coating. A lot of people are very familiar with it. The average person has heard of it, and this is something that they know it's a long-term investment for their car. Car looks gorgeous, keeps the paint good, has a really good protection against sun fading, which happens in the South, does not happen in the North very often. So in the South, you are if you go straight to ceramics without any detailing, you may have some more success because there's already more demand. Clients are already more informed. If you are trying to sell solely ceramics in Minnesota in 2026, good luck, right? I mean, I'm saying Minnesota, but talking with other folks up here from other Midwestern states, Eastern Midwestern states, you know, nobody knows what that is up here. The average person does not know what a ceramic coating is. The average person, if you inform them what it was and you told them the price, that is not investment they care about. So over here, it's a very interior focused market versus exterior. But the hype you're seeing is okay, well, you know, sell ceramics, push ceramics, advertise ceramics, spend, do paid ads with ceramics. If you are from the Midwest and you are newer to detailing, do not do paid ads for ceramics. You are throwing money in the drain. I promise you, you are. So I would say ceramics are dead for how much they're getting hyped up. Now, even for, let's say you're not from the Midwest, let's say you're West Coast, you're from the South. The reason I recommend you do general detailing first before trying to push ceramics, there's a couple reasons. For one, ceramics are generally selling for a lot less because in the mobile detailing space in the South, because it's oversaturated. I've heard, I've talked to people that, okay, now ceramics in Florida, we're seeing them for $400. This should be $1,000 job that we're cutting over half because they're becoming oversaturated. Doesn't mean you can't sell them and they're not good work, but it's not what it used to be like. It sounds like. Number two, just generally, this goes for everyone all over the country. Is the reason I would work on your general detailing part of your business before the ceramics is because it's a lot easier to upsell someone on a service than coming out the gate selling them a very expensive service and trying to close that or try to downsell it. In our experience, majority of the ceramics we get, right, I'll repeat it, I'm from Minnesota. Nobody knows what a ceramic is here. We've had maybe, keep in mind, we serve thousands of clients. We make, upwards of, $70,000 a month to this point. And we've had maybe 5 people out of all of our clients ask us about ceramic coating, or, been knowledgeable about it. And so when you have a client that comes to you with exterior concerns, we have a wash clay seal, hand wash the car, clay bar smooth it out, throw a 6-month sealant on it. That's kind of like a standard low level, nice exterior service. A lot of people appreciate that. It's a great upsell. But if someone comes to you with exterior concerns of, they want to protect their vehicle, they don't know what that means, they have scratches, they need a paint correction, that sort of thing, that's where we get a lot of our ceramic coatings, is upselling through that. Now, you can work on the upsell, and you'll always, I'm not sure about your market, wherever you're watching from. I can't for sure say you'll always have work with general detailing, but most likely you're going to have very consistent work with general detailing. You can't say that with ceramics where you're from. I can't guarantee that where you're from at all. We're in a 3.5 million person metro. Really only a few handful of high-end shops here would have consistency with ceramic coatings, and honestly, it's not really ceramic coatings, it's PPF. So I wouldn't even fully count that. So you're gonna see a lot of people online talk about, hey, let's push ceramics for you, let's do paid ads of ceramic coating. You're gonna see a lot of agencies offer you to do paid ads for ceramic coating. They're usually from the South, and you're also gonna just see all the hype online. Ceramics. I would say, I can't perfectly speak for the southern market. I know that if you're a mobile detailer doing ceramics, your market's probably a lot cheaper on the ceramics in the South, which isn't always a bad thing. Like I said, you could still do good work and sell it properly. But, especially for my folks up here, if you're Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Dakotas, Iowa, Illinois, if you're anywhere west of that Idaho, Montana area, if you're anywhere east of that, you're looking in the Ohio kind of area, Michigan, that sort of area, then I don't think it's good to sell ceramics out the gate. I see a lot of Minnesota companies, they're obviously new people, maybe some younger kids. They go straight to, their whole brand of their business. It's Minnesota ceramic coating and tint, XYZ. That stuff, I've seen it work in the South pretty often and pretty well. When you try to open up as a high-end, high-ticket service, I've not seen one company do well up here doing that. In my experience, paid ads up here is doing ceramics. It's really tough because you're starting off the bat with, hey, here's this service that you guys don't know what it is and it costs $1,000. Is it going to sell well? Probably not. So we don't do it. We don't do a whole lot of ceramic coating ads. We here and there we do, and it's always a thing that we want it to work. We try and we want it to work, but it's still something we're working on. We haven't seen anyone in Minnesota push paid ceramic coating ads and do well. We haven't seen it yet, from the people I've talked to anyways. So I say ceramics are dead. I wouldn't say ceramics are completely dead. That's not fully true. They're very overhyped. Don't base your business off ceramics if you are just getting into detailing, I would say, no matter where you're from. I don't think that's a smart idea. I would say when going into ceramic coating, if anyone is giving you hype about it, whether it's a marketing agency, hey, we're going to kill it with the ceramics for you this year. We're going to advertise ceramics like crazy for you this year. Or, it's a guru, or it's a another content creator that's really influencing you to do it, I would really, I'd really think about it. I'd think twice about it. I'd say, okay, what's their proof? What's their credibility? What market are they in, and what market am I in? That's the number one question you should probably ask yourself, because, like I said, we have 3.5 million person metro. I think probably every person in the Twin Cities would want an interior detail. It's a great market. Everyone loves their car getting detailed on the interior. They like exterior services as well. Spring, summer, a lot of people have summer cars. Um, we can upsell ceramic coatings on summer cars, but it's a great market, but it's interior focused. Now I know if you go down to parts of Texas, I know if you go to parts of Florida, California for sure, Carolinas, um, absolutely. I mean, people are gonna love their exteriors looking shiny, looking protected, long term protection. You really have to compare the market that the marketer is in for that wants to sell your ceramics and where you're at. Um, that's really all I got to say about ceramics being dead. Ceramics being dead. They're only a little bit dead, but let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I don't think a lot of people are talking about this right now in the detailing space. I think people are overhyping it, and they're not actually sharing their experiences when it doesn't work out, or the markets, the markets are different. They're true experiences with ceramics, and I just want to see what you guys think. I want to see if, in your experiences, where you're from, where it's true, if what I said is false. Let me know if anything I said was false. If, you know, you guys are from Midwest or anything like that, please comment. Let me know how ceramics works with your company. And yeah, it's just something I thought I should talk about today. So awesome, guys. I will see you fellas later in the next video.